All right, man, y'all know what it is. Your boy Rockhead Worldwide. I'm here with my boy. You know what I'm saying? We finna go ahead and talk about some things, man. You can find me on Spotify, YouTube, anywhere, man. Let my name up, man. It'll pop up. You know what's going on.
Okay, bet. So for half the people I done had these conversations with, it was the first time that I met them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I seen some of the stuff they was doing on social media,
Right.
and I've been keeping up with their music, keeping up with the things that they was doing in the city. But we didn't really have no rapport. So we sat down, and at the same time as I'm sort of learning about them as an artist, I was also sort of learning about them as a person for the first time.
For sure.
And then for the other half of people that I done talked to, we already done had been in tune before. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was from making music together, me shooting videos with them, me performing with them, or just in some type of way we had like interacted in the creative process. And so me and you are more like the latter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where me and you, I done, when you was a shorty, I shot music videos with
Sure.
you know what I'm saying? We done did some music together,
Shit go
you know what I'm
way
saying?
back,
Go
way
way
back.
back. So talk to me about like that very first time when me and you was interacting with each other. I can't remember what the exact song was. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember. I can't remember what the song was, but I just remember us shooting the music video. You know what I'm saying? Me meeting you for the first time. I think I shot your video first, and that's how I met Kilo, was
Right.
through shooting your video, and I met a lot of your crew through shooting your video.
Yep.
What do you, even if it's not about that specific video, but what do you remember about that time of your journey? Like when you first started getting recorded and first started doing videos and stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, that was I remember that time vividly. Like I know you shot that I did a remix to that Where Your Ass Was At by Future and Drake.
Yep.
Yeah, I had my BM with me. I had Bronan with me.
Yeah, we was in an apartment building.
Yeah, that same day, I'll never forget. That same day, one of the guys, he had grabbed a bike off somebody, like front yard or whatever. And he wound up, somebody called 12 on his ass, all type of shit. I'll never forget that shit. That was like the first time we ever worked for real. And it was like history from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just remember like I was excited about that day. You know, I was ecstatic because like, I'm like, this is really like my first video for real. You know what I'm saying? So like shit, I always been like talented since I was young. So I knew how to perform in the video.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
There wasn't no nervous, no nothing.
Right.
We turned, we ready. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good interaction, like, you know what I'm saying, for us, and shit, we just kept working since then.
One of the things too that I think was really stood out about you when our first interactions, and it's a few artists that my first interaction with them was like this, but you had the charisma, you know what I'm saying, and you had the image, and you knew what you wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, you knew how you wanted to look, you knew everything that you wanted to sort of come across on the camera. Was that something that you sort of always had when you was younger growing up, and you was started to get the desire to want to create music, or did you sort of have to find your way through that? Talk to me about, like, and I've done this asked this about a few other people. Talk to me about the very beginnings of you wanting to like create music and you wanting to be an artist. What do you remember about that?
I know shit, back MP3 days and shit like that. First of all, music been a part of my life like since I can remember. Like my mom is a music head. Like my whole family, they love music.
What you grow up listening to?
Shit, my mom, Sierra, Beyonce, Aaliyah, Missy Elliott. The list going on and on. Like my mama, she a twin, and my auntie, she a little different than my mama. So she listened to like some of the same stuff, but she was like Beyonce, Ashanti, Jay-Z, shit like that. Like my auntie was like a little more hipper than my mama was. You know what I'm saying? So she was listening to other shit. My mama more like classy, like so Beyonce like her favorite artist for real. So I listen to all that shit. Whatever OG was playing, I'm listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I grew up on a lot of the R&B side and like the women and stuff like that, and I was even interested in that music. You know what I'm saying? But once I started really diving into music myself, I listened to people like Wayne, of course, Dipset, a little bit of everybody, Future, a little bit of Gucci. I wasn't no big Gucci fan, you know what I'm saying? But I was really tapped in with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And Young Money. And so once I started gravitating towards that, Wayne just kind of like a inspiration. He made me want to be a rapper. I remember like listening to a lot of his shit, and I used to like imagine like this was me rapping it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, yeah. So ever since then, it just kind of like turned me up. And as a kid,
Find love at the end of the week. Heartbroken, looking for revenge in the streets. Know a couple women who had did it to me.
Live from the trenches. Nowadays niggas they be dying for attention. Your home bill you wanna crack a smile when you winning, but he'll crack a joke and be a clown for them bitches when they got them.